お、ドクターか。
Hello and welcome to Operator Analysis. Today we'll be talking about Chen. Before we start, I would like to make a disclaimer. These analyses are my own opinions and do contain biases. Remember to search up other guides or write-ups to get a well-rounded and objective view on the operator. The evaluations of this operator are done at Elite to level 30 and skills at skill level 7, unless otherwise said.
ドクター、これより君の護衛を担当させてもらう。
Chen is a 6-star guard that has high burst, medium attack, HP, and defense, and can block 2 enemies at a time. The special thing about Chen is that her skills and talents allow her to become a frontline nuker that can help us in dealing with high pressure situations while also becoming a skill point recharger for various members of our team. Another thing to note is that her skill 2, upon mastery 3, allows Chen to become a drop-down grenade. Taking a look at her skills, Chen's first skill increases her overall damage while also having the added benefit of a stun. Unfortunately, the stun is not 100% uptime even at mastery 3, so rip perma-stun. Chen's second skill is a nuke attack that deals both physical and arts damage to multiple enemies in front of her. How many enemies depends on the skill level. In my opinion, this is the bread and butter skill for Chen as it has a relatively low cost of 20 SP on mastery 3, can hit multiple enemies, and can also hit air units. A really important detail about the skill is that upon mastery 3, the skill is instantly available upon deployment. This allows Chen to become a handy grenade where we drop her down, we clear house, and then we retreat her to prepare again. Of course, you could always just leave her there to frontline. Chen's third skill is yet another nuke that attacks 10 times with high physical damage and will stun the last enemy attacked with this skill. Because this skill is essentially 10 rapid single target attacks, it is especially useful to burst down bosses that don't have a ridiculous amount of defense. But it is worse than skill 2 in handling mob situations, do keep that in mind. On a side note, skill 3 can't hit air units.
悪事は決して許さない。どんな手を使ってでも阻止してみせる。
Now let's take a look at her traits and talents. Chen's trait makes it so that she attacks twice per 1 attack cycle, essentially making it so that Chen's able to deal high amounts of damage to low defense enemies, but because of her relatively low base attack, her damage drastically decreases the more defense an enemy has. Another thing about her trait is that the double attack doesn't count as quote-unquote attacking twice, so we can only gain 1 SP per 1 attack cycle at a time. Chen's first talent is straightforward. It increases attack, defense, and gives a bit of dodge. Helpful, but not too noteworthy. Chen's second talent is where it becomes interesting. When deployed, recover 1 on attack or when attacked SP to all allies every 4 seconds. The first thing to note about this skill is that it is global, so that everybody on the field, no matter how far they are, will get charged. Unfortunately, this talent only applies to the operators that have the on attack or when attacked recharge types like Blue Poison, Meteorite, Silver Ash, Exusiai's skill 1. The same operators with skill 2 or skill 3 will not be buffed by Chen's talent, since those are per second recharge type skills.
いつかはあの人に認めてもらえるかもしれない。その時までは。
Now let's talk about Chen's weakness. Apart from the weaknesses we mentioned before like mediocre attack and skill regeneration type issues, The most notable thing is that Chen's skill require her to hit the enemies to charge. This means that Chen needs to be in the front line, potentially putting a strain on our healers. It also means that Chen's skill is unable to charge during the downtime in between waves, although her talent does somewhat alleviate this, to an extent.
総員、互いに連携を取り、効率よく動いてくれ。
Now let's talk about the synergy that Chen has with other operators. The most notable synergy is with Meteorite and Blue Poison, who both have extremely potent skill 1s. I cannot stress how useful Chen is to these two operators in particular. Chen increases Meteorite and Blue Poison's skill 1 by a significant amount. Another type of synergy would be buffers like Warfarin, Saria, and Sora. Because of how Chen's skill is multiplicative of her final attack after buff, it allows damage numbers to reach extraordinary heights. And then we have Silverash. His talent to decrease redeployment time helps in Chen's role as a drop-down grenade, decreasing as much as 8 seconds from Chen's 70 seconds redeployment time. A little bit more niche, but it still has its uses and its synergy there, so I think it's worth mentioning.
ロンメンの街中、至る所に足を運んだ。港、街中の看板や坂道。心に刻まれたこの街の風景を、私はいつまでも忘れることはないだろう。
As a conclusion, I think Chen is irreplaceable and unique in her role as a guard with superb support capabilities. Now, this is only true if I'm able to utilize the support that Chen brings, which may or may not limit my selection of operators or their skills. If I don't bring any on-attack or when-attack skills, then Chen doesn't really support the team with her talent, right? What do you think about Chen? Is she an already solid unit by herself even without the synergy she brings? Do you think the team you currently have right now will merge well with Chen? Or do you think that the kit Chen brings doesn't really suit your operators or your playstyle? Leave a comment in the section below and let's discuss. If this video was good, be sure to leave a like. I do hope you enjoyed or learned something new from it. For now, I'll see you next time.